Good afternoon, Recon here with TechOut, and we're going to be installing beta 3 of iOS 17.1 here. I just said a bunch of stuff with the mic muted on accident, but I've got my iPhone 15 Pro Max here, as well as my iPad mini and Apple Watch Ultra 2. So we are going to get the camera fired up here and get this on the road. Got a new setup here you guys can see. So a lot easier to work with, a lot easier to hold the phone on camera and actually use it at the same time because it's not off to the side or anything like that. So very nice. Very excited about that. I've got a cam link now, so hopefully the picture quality is a little bit better. If you guys saw the video, I did a whole video on the streaming setup and my new setup and stuff like that. I know it's kind of hard to see right now. I got to adjust the white balance here in a second, but we'll be able to see here in a second. I'm going to change it to dark mode, so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. But like I said, beta 3 came out. Hopefully beta 3 introduces the fixes that we were looking at on 17.0.3. So that should be built into this beta. I don't think it was built into the last beta. I think that was built before we saw any of this. So those overheating issues, battery drain with the overheating, that kind of stuff should be in this beta, hopefully. We're about to find out. I'm gonna have to plug in the iPad mini because it is at 25%. So I got that right here. Actually, the whole stream probably cut out for a second when I did that. So I have my USB-C hub is powered with the same thing that this cable is attached to. And when I plugged it in, it cuts off for a second to redistribute the power. So it knocks out the Ethernet because it's on the USB-C hub. Alright, so everything is downloading. I once again forgot to look at the size. I always forget, but iPhone 15 Pro Max and iPad mini here, both downloading. Let me try to get this in focus a little bit better here. I'm having to do it through the screen because it's connected to HDMI now, so it's a little bit different. The camera screen isn't on because it's connected to HDMI with my cam link, so let me see if I want to use auto. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. And that little box, I think, should go away here in a second. Let me just maybe we just use the old manual focus. It's kind of annoying though having to do that. I think it goes away in a few minutes, so we'll see. But yeah, that's one thing about using the cam link is everything mirrors from the everything mirrors from the camera. Alright, iPhone here is preparing its updates, about 80% done. Wish I could get rid of this box. There we go. I fixed it. Alright, iPhone is ready. Right there. So we're going to go ahead and install now on that one. Let me see if I turn this. I don't want to turn the light on the camera because it will makes it a lot better, but it creates a glare on the screen a lot of the times. Alright. iPhone booting up here. And the iPad mini is almost done as well. you guys have this installed or you're installing it, let me know if you guys find anything new. Apparently apparently iOS 17.1 is supposed to fix iPhone 12 radiation level issues in France. So they're probably turning down the radios, I'm guessing. If you've got an older device that supports iOS 16, iOS 16.7.1 was released for older iPhones and iPads as well. Alright, the iPad is done. Or not done, but it's done downloading and preparing, ready to install. So I'm not too sure which one. Nope, okay, never mind. Yeah, so I'm not too sure. There's not really too much new, it doesn't look like. It looks like a lot of this is going to be just some bug fixes and stuff like that. I think all the new features that we're getting in 17.1 were already introduced in the first beta or second beta. I know the watch here did get double tap. It was in the first beta, but it wasn't enabled yet. And then in the second beta, it was enabled. It does work. I have a video out on it, so that works. But other than that, I don't think we're getting too much new. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the fixes that they introduced in 17.0.3 are probably now built into the 17.1 beta 3 build. So that's going to be like your overheating and stuff like that. As you can see, we kind of had a hang there at the quick here. And we're going to look at the iPad right here, or the iPhone real quick. So you can see the widgets are still, like, that's one thing that annoys me is how slowly the widgets are to load in. I mean, the weather widget, that's kind of okay because it's got to get the data and everything back, but it's just, blank widget until it decides it wants to load in. Obviously, the weather data has loaded because I just opened the app, and it's still being kind of slow. Let me check out settings real quick and see. I don't think we got anything new. Just check out battery health and charging. I'm still using the let me turn this light back off so there's not much of a glare on the screen. So I'm still using the optimized battery charging. See if we can get in there. Optimized battery charging. That's all I use. I don't use the 80% limit. I don't think it's necessary. I don't really, want to have to worry about charging my phone multiple times a day. As you can see here, we got the usage. I usually use like X and Tumblr. I'll scroll through there on social media and stuff like that. Not using auto brightness. Standby, we did get those new standby options in beta 2. So beta 2 brought the display options where you can choose when it turns off, either automatically after 20 seconds or never. So that is one of the new things there. Again, that was new in beta 2, not beta 3. We'll look at the action button real quick. All the action button stuff is still the same. So no change there, no extra options or anything like that. I do have mine set to a shortcut. So it actually, that's the volume button. So it actually opens a shortcut folder, and then you can use that to open apps. I have it set so if my phone is asleep, I can hit the action button and hit the AOD right there, and it turns off the always on display. No unlock or anything needed. It works with the phone locked. You can toggle the always on display on and off. So that's something that I did just using a shortcuts folder and assigning that folder to the action button. I'll make a video on that, on how I set that up. I don't think I'd made one yet. I was going to, and then I had some other accessories and stuff come up. So I will be making a video on that kind of stuff as well, on how to do that. Everything else seems to be working just fine. Like I said, I want to say we'll probably get our um, overheating fixes in this build as well, that came out in 17.0.3. So if you guys are having any overheating issues on your 15 Pro or Pro Max, let me know, and let me know in the comments whether or not this build seems to be helping you with that, or not, because I want to know if that's something that's fixed or not. iPad is back up here. I actually missed a couple beta updates on my iPad. It was waiting on me to install 17.1 beta 2 for the longest time, and I finally did it. But now we're on beta 3, so again, no issues there. I don't usually use my iPad for too much. I'll use it to send some emails and watch YouTube. Basically, that's all I really use it for. But it's an iPad Mini 6th Gen, nice little iPad, just to be able to carry around easily and use for that kind of stuff. I do need to update my Mac, but I do stream from my Mac now, so I won't be updating it in the streams because obviously, well, I can't restart it and keep streaming. My new streaming setup is all on my Mac Mini. So we are going to go ahead and do the Apple Watch real quick. I'm going to at least start the download. If anybody wants to chat in the comments, comments are open. So we are on beta 3, WatchOS 10.1. We'll have to see if this brings any double tap features, any more double tap features rather than what we already have. If you want to, you can check that video out on my channel. It's a couple videos back. I showed double tap and how it works on the Apple Watch Ultra 2. So that video is there. So I am wearing the watch right now, so I will have to take it off to be able to update, of course, because I have to plug it in. Which on the Ultra kind of sucks because it's at 100% battery, but I'll have to grab a watch charger from somewhere and plug it in. Alright, so that says it's preparing. I don't remember seeing it download or anything, so I don't know if it did that yet or not, but okay, well, maybe it did and I just didn't see it, or it was quick or something, because now we're all the way to the end. Let me see if I unplug this real quick. Hold on one second. I want to try to fix this white balance. Okay. Let's see if this is any better. So when you guys get that video back up, let me know if that is any better. I did turn it down a little bit so you guys can see it. Let me try light mode here. Let's try that. That looks like it's a little bit easier to see the screen, but it really blows it out. You can't see the background or anything now, so I don't know. I don't know which is better for you guys, so let me know. Because like I said, when it's bright like this, it really makes it hard to see, and the camera doesn't really want to adjust enough. I turn the light on, it just makes a glare on the screen because I have to hold the phone up to it. So I'm trying to figure out what the best is. Let's see. I want to go back to auto white balance. Does that change it? I don't know. here we go. This is what I want. We don't want that. We want auto. And then, let's see. We want to. How do I adjust that? That changes that. That doesn't do anything. Alright, we're going to change it to that. Back to that. Okay, let's see. See what that does. Because I think it was trying to make it too white. But now I feel like you can see the colors on screen. I feel like it darkens the background a little bit. So let me know what is better. Like I said, I tried to make it a little bit better, but I think it's also the background being dark. It doesn't help. I might need to remove this matte and just do without that and do it on the white tabletop. Yeah, because we really need that extra light. But if I put a light above, it really, well, that's not too bad right there, depending on how I hold it. But see, you get the light. It didn't really matter where I put it, just to get the light evenly over here. It messes it up. But yeah, we'll play around with that a little bit. I feel like that has better color right there. So I'm just going to leave it there and leave the light on for now. Let me check for app updates, see if we got any app updates. It's Tuesday, so we'll see if we got anything. I do have quite a few, 7. So just going to go ahead and update those real quick. Nothing really to do with the beta necessarily. We won't get any app updates specific to iOS updates until the version is public. So just while we wait on watchOS to do its thing. All right. Open back UpX here. I wish they would put analytics in the app like they do on Android. The Android app has analytics built right into it. This one for some reason does not. Have you guys seen this? Apparently iPhones appear to turn off overnight. Like, this is an article I saw on 9 to 5 Mac. It looks like they're like turning off overnight, and then the battery graph shows that like there's like a period of like the phone being totally off but like charging. I just think that was kind of weird. Do you think they're actually turning off, or do you think there's just like some kind of like low power mode that they're going into overnight and causing it to not register the battery usage or whatnot? Because I mean, they always say the phones turn back on and they're back on in the morning, but it asks for them to enter the passcode. So maybe these people have like auto update on or something, and it was updating, and they just didn't realize it. But who knows? So there's that. Everything seems to be running good. We will have to check out battery life and heating in 17.1 beta 3. Like I said, battery life is 82% right now. I was using my phone. It's been unplugged here for, let's see, it's going to battery. It's been unplugged here since 10:03 a.m. Was when it was last charged to 100%, and it is 1:48 in the afternoon right now. So not too bad. Like I said, I have been using it. It's been on standby, all kinds of stuff like that. Got the iPad mini here. No issues with it. See, that was one thing I was kind of confused about with the software is the iPad. My iPad mini never had heating issues, which, I mean, I wasn't really using any apps on my iPad mini that had had those issues on my iPhone, so I don't know if it was app related or whatnot, but never had those issues on my iPad Mini. So, um, not too sure what was going on there, but a lot of people said 17.0.3 fixed it. So hopefully, like I said, that stuff rolled out to 17.1 beta 3 as well. If you guys are in the comments, let me know. Has anybody installed the update yet? I usually have some regulars in here that install these updates with me and check for any new features or changes with me, but I don't see them in here right now, at least not in the comments. But we got some people watching, so if you guys have installed beta 3, let me know. Or if you're in the process of installing beta 3, let me know. We'll see if we can get any feedback here real quick before we end in the stream. Still waiting on watchOS to do its thing. Okay, yeah. So I don't know what happened with that download progress bar, but it's preparing now. It was kind of like stuck and just went to the end, so we're waiting on that right now. Yeah, I think I need to get rid of the dark matte. I think that is throwing off the white balance. Go ahead, unplug this. If it cuts off for a second, it's just because I unplugged this cable and it's you guys are good. All right, never mind. I lied. It did cut out for a second there. Like I said, that power adapter is plugged into my USB-C hub. So when I do that, it kind of like restarts it to resupply, change the power, how it's divided up amongst the USB ports. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. It's working fine, so I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Let me just see something real quick. Camera's on 1080p, but the stream I think is set to 4K, so I'm just going to see how that looks. Make sure it's not all jacked up. Right. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I need to fix the white balance issue though for sure. It's not terrible. I just looked at it on my iPad Mini just to see what it was looking like, and it wasn't too bad, but it's you know, definitely a little weird for sure. Is my chat working? Anybody saying anything in the chat? Somebody say hey in the chat if you guys are watching. I just want to make sure everything's working. I've had a few viewers in here. Nobody said anything yet, which is unusual. So if you guys can hear me, let me know. Okay, I know you guys can hear me because I can hear it on my stream, so I know there is audio. Alright, watchOS is ready. I wonder if it'll do it without the charger. I don't think it will. Will it? Nope. don't think I don't have a watch charger. I've got that dock, but it's not plugged in. So I'll probably just do that one later. But yeah, I mean, nobody's saying anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. That was iOS 17.1 Beta 3 on the iPhone 15 Pro Max and on the iPad Mini 6th generation right there. So again, I'm gonna go test this out. We're gonna see if we have any issues with heating, see if that is resolved here in Beta 3, and see if that stuff rolled out. Beta 2 gave you bad battery life. Yeah, I think the Beta 3 has the fixes that were rolled out in 17.0.3. So I think battery life and if you had any temperature issues, I think those should now be resolved here in Beta 3. So hopefully that is, hopefully that stuff's fixed and we don't have any more issues with that. I know for sure it was fixed in 17.0.3. Everybody kind of came to the conclusion on that it was fixed, and I haven't heard any more reports of overheating issues. So, yep, hopefully all that kind of stuff is fixed. I got some case videos to go make actually on the Z Fold 5 today, so I'm gonna go record that. But thank you guys for watching. Looks like we are getting these beta updates every week. We're on Beta 3, so maybe another 1 to 2 more. I expect this release to come out at the end of October because Apple did say that we would be seeing the double tap feature in watchOS 10.1 next month, which was in September when the event was. So I think that this will definitely come out here towards the end of October. It's October 10th right now. So maybe next week we might get a Golden Master or release candidate, whatever you want to call it, and then maybe 24th or the 31st we may get a release. Not too sure how many betas they're going to do. We might have 1 or 2 more and then a release, but only time will tell. But I don't expect, with the amount of stuff that we have in this update, I don't expect there to be more than 3 or 4 betas. So hopefully soon we'll get that public update. You guys will get double tap on the Watch Series 9 and the Ultra 2. And of course, if you're not on a beta, you already got 17.0.3, which should fix those overheating issues for you guys on the 15s. And then if you're running the betas, like I said, Beta 3 should roll out those updates as well to all that, and you guys should be good to go from now on with those issues. So all that is pretty good to go. I will be making a follow-up video on this towards the end of the week, probably on Thursday, because I have a special video scheduled for Friday. I am going to be doing a review of the Apple Watch Ultra 2. It's called Apple Watch Ultra 2 Review from somebody who doesn't go outside, and it comes out a year to the day that I did that same video on the Apple Watch Ultra 1. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. It will be out at 3 p.m. Eastern on Friday. So look forward to that. I am Colin with TechOut. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe.